Hello, good morning students. After your Unit 1 exam, we are getting our half yearly portion. So today I am going to discuss mail merge. Mail merge. It's a very important part in our computer. So what things we are going to learn in mail merge? First we have prepare content for mail merge. Then we have starting mail merge. Then printing the merge invitation, then saving the mail merge document. So these are the parts. First we need to know what is mail merge. So mail merge is the easiest and simplest way. Mail merge is the easiest and simplest way of creating documents like letters, email messages, envelopes, labels and directories. Each mail merge document has the same kind of information, yet some of the content is unique. Okay, so for example, in letter you can personalize each letter to address of each friends by their names. So the main Word document can be linked to data source by using common fields of data that is known as merge field. This particular portion we will understand better when we use our practical session. So it will be very much beneficial in practical session. Now we are discussing the theory part. So in mail merge, there are three types of documents involved in mail merge process. What are they? Main document, next is source, data source, then is merge document. So these are the three types of document involved in the mail merge. So first is main document. What is main document? Consisting of identical information to be sent to all the people receiving the letter. This serves as the standard document to be saved and used for letters, email messages, etc. Next is given data source. Data source consisting of list of names and address. These are the sources of data. Names and address of a data can be merged into a main document. We can merge into the main document. Next we have merged document. Merged document is what? Merged document is a combination of main document and data source. That means merged document is the combination of main document and data source. It is the final document. Of identical copy of information for each letter, label, envelope, etc. from the main document with a name and address fields attached from the data source. Now we can prepare content for mail merge. Initiated by Dynamic Data Exchange DDE and by step-by-step mail merge wizard. Dynamic Data Exchange and step-by-step mail merge wizard. So what are these two things? Dynamic Data Exchange. What are these things? A commercial system which allows data to be communicated or shared between applications. So it's a commercial application, commercial system which allows data to be communicated or shared between applications in operating systems such as Windows. These are the called Dynamic Data Exchange. And wizard is a feature of software package that helps to perform complex tasks. Wizard is a feature of a software package perform complex tasks by instructing the user to follow a series of steps. So these steps will follow in our mail merge wizard. So this step-by-step mail merge wizard will follow in our steps how to create mail merge session. Next one is very important term, data source. What is it? Data source means spreadsheet or database which has a field or columns for each variable in a template. So data sheet, so this particular concept will get more clear in higher classes. For the time being, you remember spreadsheet or database which has a field or a column for each variable in a template, that is called data source. Now starting mail merge. How to start mail merge? Steps to start the process of mail merge. Open a new document as usual. Click on the mailing tab, Word document ribbon. Click on mail merge command step by step. As I said, here we will follow step by step mail merge wizard from the drop down list. Now to do that, there are particular 6 main steps to complete a mail merge process. There are particular 6 steps, main steps to complete the mail merge process and create a mail merge. Keep remember it, create a mail merge. So before we create a mail merge, we should have a subject, we should have a point based on the, suppose we have a letter, we want to post different addresses, so you should type the letter or the particular content, you should type it. After that we will start the process. So what are the 6 steps? First one is select document type, number 1. Number 2, select start document. So number 1, select document type. Number 2, select starting document. Next we have select recipient. Next we have select recipient. Number 4 we have write and insert field. Number 5 we have preview result. And the last one, complete the merge. Now I will explain the following process in briefly. First, what is given? Select document type. From that particular figure, you can identify it. Select document type. There are types of documents you have to select: letters, emails, envelope, labels, directory. So here, normally we used to select letters. So after selecting that, we will come to the point number 2. Point number 2, select starting document. So select starting document. Here it is option given. How do you want to step up your letters? Set up your letters. Options are: use the current document, start from a template, start from an existing document. Means what current document we have opened, we can start from there also, or we can start from a template, or we can use an existing document. So normally use the current document. After that, we'll go in step 3. What we'll get in step 3? Step 3 we'll come to the mail merge. Select recipient. We'll select the recipient. Use an existing list. Select from Outlook contact, type a new list. Use an existing list means we are having a list, existing list. We can select the Outlook contact, or we can type a new list. Means suppose we can create our own list like student name, student address, contact number, their email ID, their postal address, their blood group. Like that we can create the new list. Also what we can do, we can browse and add the existing address. If we have the list of address, so we can through the browse option we can add the existing list. Locate the file and click open. So you have to select the file this way and click open. What will happen? Select the worksheet that contains the address list from the Excel worksheet selected. So for example, this content is there in Excel worksheet. So if we will select the Excel worksheet and click on open, what will happen? Next, the mail merge recipient dialog box, check or uncheck. There is option will there, check or uncheck. So what will happen? The recipient will be added or removed. You can add the recipient or you can remove the recipient. After that, click OK to close the dialog box. After that, you will click OK. The dialog box will close. So here is the thing. There's a Excel sheet. After that, it is open. The list of options you can select. You can check or uncheck it. You can select the name options. After that, click on OK. So dialog box will close. The next option is write and insert field. What is it? In that field, you will get thus user can write a letter or an invitation. The message written in this step will be same in all invitations except for the recipient, for the recipient's name, address. So what I said earlier, that we'll type an invitation or letter. It will send to multiple locations, but only the difference is the recipient name, address, phone number or email ID. These are the etc. These are the things will change. In this step, the placeholder of the recipient name need to be added. So in that case, we need to be added the recipient name because it will go to the different recipient. If you are using mail merge with an existing file, we can use the mail merge with an existing file. Make sure the file is open. So the list, if I already have, then the list we have to select only and make sure it is the different one, and it will open and select the options. So what will have? Mail merge. Write your letter. If you have not already done, write the letter now. So you can, if you have already written the letter, just copy paste it, use it, or you can type the letter. To add recipient information to the letter, click on the location of the document. So this way you can add the recipient address, recipient's location by using address block, by using greetings line, by using electronic postage, by using more items. So next, what we have? Insert merge field. Next we have insert merge field. What is it? When merge field is performed, mail merge is performed, the mail merge field are to be filled within the information from the data file. Any file from our recipients list can be added to the document, such as last name, contact number, company name, etc. So here you can see here written insert merge field. If we click the options, so it will be added. Last name, address, contact number, email ID, like that it will be added. Then after that, it will send to the respective, after selecting the names. Insert merge field, view merge data. So that time it will be selected one by one and we can send to the respective recipients. Now also we can do this one by insert greeting line, by writing the greeting line, dear, then name, then dear sir or madam. Then we can preview the options like forward and backward options, dear. So this way you can put the greeting option also. Now next we have to add an address to the letter. The user can specify the format and location. The word location will replace it with actual address from the recipient's list once and mail merge is done. And by the time it will complete the mail merge. Next option what we have? Next option we have preview result. After inserting this, we will preview the result. This one, merged message. This is the merged message for one person, like Ramkumar, Delhi. Dear Ramkumar, you are invited to the surprise party. So these are the first one. Like that, all the recipients will get the letter this way. Now we can view the merged message. So this is the preview result, preview option. After preview option, we can complete the merge. How we can complete? So after that, we can complete the merge. How? On completing the mail merge process, a separate copy of document can be created for each copy of the letter. This can be done by the printer or via email. So after completing this, we can make the hard copy through printout, or we can send through the mail. Which one is suitable option? We'll prefer this one. So this one, mail merge, complete the merge. Mail merge is ready to produce your letter, or you can send through individually by mailing. Lastly, option is there, printing. The user can print the merge invitation from the print option available in the window of step 6. Yes, option is there, print option. You can see this one. You can see this one, print option is available. So if we need, we can print the options. So these are the options. So after that you have to select the printer. You can do the color or black and white print. Then you have to select the how many pages you have to print, current page or all the pages, or you can mention the page number also. If you click on OK, then the respective pages will be printed as your requirement. Now lastly, it is very important to know saving your mail merge document. How you can save? Mail merge document stays connected to the data source document. By this the user can resume mail merge document for the next bulk mailing. Merged document that you have to save are separate from the main document. So merged document that you save are separate from the main document. It is always a good idea to have the main document itself if the user plans to use it for another mail merge. So it is always good idea to save in the main document, because in future if we want to use it, so we can use it also. The multiple documents created using mail merge will be identical layout. Will have identical layout, formatting, text and graphics. So these are the explanation of the chapter. I hope this will help you to understand the chapter. If you have any doubt, any query, please consult with me. Student, thank you very much. Goodbye.